Friday morning. It is December the 9th. I'm first warning meteorologist Eric Burris. This is Coffee Talk. We get together 7 days a week, chat about what's going on in the world of weather, hopefully get your day started off on the right note. In some areas, it is foggy this morning. That's one of the things that we're monitoring. But all in all, let me tell you, the top two things, another beautiful start, and we'll call it that. A great start to the weekend. If today is any indicator, you know you're going to have a great couple of days ahead. We'll be taking you hour by hour. We're also going to look ahead to a big chill. Baby, it's cold outside. Maybe not yet. Give it just a little bit of time. Yeah, there's a lot to chat about on Coffee Talk this morning. So let's get right to it. Our Tower Cam network in downtown Orlando, clear skies. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's a lovely start to the day. Temperature-wise, we're sitting at 66 degrees in the City Beautiful. We're at about 57 in Palm Coast. It's 63 degrees in New Smyrna Beach, 63 degrees in Melbourne. So looks great, feels great. Do want to point out, though, that visibility numbers, especially west of town, are lowered. Sumter County, Marion County, West Volusia County, Polk County. Just a heads up, you are under, for many areas, dense fog advisories in effect until 9 o'clock. The Marion County dense fog advisory did just drop, so at least there's that, but we're still watching fog in the area, so just keep that in mind as you head out the door this morning. Here's a look at temperatures across Central Florida, the live radar, I should say, around Central Florida. Not much to see. There's some interference, and that's about it. So temperatures are looking good. The radar's looking good. Had just a little bit of garbage here or there, but it's a quiet start. So quiet that we've got that fog. So through the day today, we'll watch those temperatures climb, lower 80s by 1 o'clock, continuing into kind of the low mid 80s through the afternoon. So today's going to be a lovely day, just like yesterday, just like the day before. Gorgeous sunshine. Once the fog burns off, we'll be good to go, right? And then into tonight, another nice, comfortable, mild forecast. Norman, good morning to you. Nonya, good morning. Mickey, no, I have to contact Apple and send them my serial number. It's the weirdest thing. So here we are. Here we are once again doing our thing out here. Weird as it may be. Janice, good morning to you. The best part of waking up is Coffee Talk. I thought it was Folgers in your cup. Isn't that the shtick? Good visibility in Lake Mary. Very good. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Good morning to you all. Hope you're doing well. Nancy, Pat, good morning. Good morning. Rosebud, how are ya? It's Friday, people. We've made it there. Cheryl says, good morning, everyone. I can see some fog out the window in West Sanford. I don't see any in my area, and I didn't experience any when I was taking the kids to school, so there's that. But Annette points out, very foggy. Webster Bushnell, very good. Thank you. Appreciate the update. Very cool, Frank. Look forward to it. Hopefully get to see ya. I'm sorry, Rosebud says yawning is contagious. I got a stomach thing. I just don't want to eat or drink anything, and so I haven't had any coffee. I made it, but that's the first sip of coffee I've had today. My stomach's just not wanting it. Yeah, I don't know. Weird. Maybe the coffee will help it. Nancy says, yay for me as well, having my Pilone coffee and here with you all. Well, I'm glad to have you here, Nancy. Good morning to you. So it is lovely, and let me tell you something. It's a lovely morning to share your Christmas. This is the end of the WESH 2 Share Your Christmas campaign. It always ends at our television station at the WESH 2 studios in Winter Park. And as a matter of fact, let's just take a live look and see what it looks like there. That looks awful quiet to me, people. I don't see any cars. So if you have the opportunity today, if you have the chance, please, perhaps come out. We've got the tent set up. Come by. I think, is that Sheldon Dutez there standing by? I know we have a special newscast that we're going to be live with a little bit later on today. So if you have the chance, please consider stopping by. Please consider stopping by and sharing your Christmas. It's such a lovely event, and frankly, it goes to our friends and neighbors that are desperately in need. So if you have the opportunity to, please swing by the WESH 2 studios. I'm not there today, otherwise I'd be like, I'll give you a tour of the station, but here we are. I had it for one day, 2 open passes, try banana, rice. Oh, the brat diet, blah. I don't think I'm there. My stomach just doesn't want anything. It's weird. It's almost like a cramp of some kind. So anyway, weather looks great to come on down and say hi to us. All right? All right, so what's the overall weather picture? We still have that area of high pressure in control of our forecast. All right, there it is. But it's not going to stay here for very long. As a matter of fact, we are going to start to see things breaking down. So here we are for tomorrow. High pressure still in control. We may get a shower or so from kind of a backdoor cold front north and west there. But look what happens here. By Sunday, there's a cold front approaching. It's not going to get here Sunday. It's not even going to get here Monday. But what it's doing is it's helping to erode out that area of high pressure. So while there's not a dramatic change next week, at least early in the week, it's going to start to show that there's a shift in the pattern. And by doing that, it's going to continue little by little to help open the door for a real cold front. And there is a real cold front. Let's look at the computer models a little further down the pike. First off, here we are. This is Friday, so a week from today. That's 2 a.m. All right, look what happens through the day. Cold front on both the GFS and the European model. Both models showing it. Let's talk temperatures, okay? Seriously, let's just compare. And here's Friday afternoon. This is a week from today, people. A week from today. Look at those. That's 3 p.m. temperatures, mind you. These are not the morning lows. These are the daytime highs. 61 in Orlando on the Euro, 63 in Orlando on the GFS. So, are we talking about a chill moving our way? Yep, that's correct. Yeah, look at the temperatures dropping. That's 10:30 a week from today. 40s according to the GFS, 50s, right? Look at where we start the next morning off. This is Saturday morning. Okay, this is Saturday morning. For what it's worth. Not tomorrow, but December 17th. The Euro has been much more aggressive with the chill, showing temperatures consistently in the 40s. Now we're, kind of showing some 30s. The GFS has come around to that thinking and is finally saying, yeah, I could see it happening. So next Saturday morning, my friends, we are waking up to temperatures, now both models in alignment, in the 40s, 50s along the Space Coast, because you're always a little milder. But the Euro is even throwing in some upper 30s north and west of town. So that's a dramatic shift. And then through the afternoon on Saturday, let's just roll through. There's your afternoon next Saturday. Now this is way out. Keep in mind, it's way out, right? But 3:30. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, if the cold front is as strong as it looks, I wouldn't be surprised if we are limited to daytime highs in the 50s. That is massive difference. So keep in mind this pattern that we are in right now, and I'll show you the 7-day forecast. This pattern that we are in right now is going to be breaking down. If I can hit the right button. Oh, you're a putz. There we are. I have to hit the 7-day play button. So there you are. First off, a little warmer today. Then we kind of start to bring the temperatures back down a little bit. But notice we're opening the door to a few showers next week, right? That 60% chance of showers, that 60% coverage of showers on Thursday, that is that big front. So what we will see tonight when you see Chief Meteorologist... Actually, I don't even know who's working tonight. Is Manalfi working? Stand by, I'll check the schedule. I don't want to plug the wrong person. Schedule. All scheduled dates. What is today? Today is the 9th. Weather department. All right. Yeah. So Kellyanne is doing the noon and 4 today because that's weird. Kellyanne's doing the noon and 4 today, and Manolfi is doing the 5, 5:30, 6, 10, and 11. Okay, all right. Now we're on the same page. So, when we chat on the afternoon coffee talk, we're probably going to have a modified version of this forecast. But on WESH 2 News starting at 4 with Kellyanne, weird, we're going to have that Friday forecast, and you're going to see a massive difference in the numbers on Friday. A massive difference. Yeah. Shannon says, yes, please, those temps look amazing, right? Don't they? I love it too. Priscilla's asking, any snow for Long Island next Thursday or Friday? I told my brother probably. I don't know. I know that when I was listening to the Today Show today, they were talking about what could be the first snow of the year. Honest to God, I have no idea. We could look. Let's go to the Northeast. I'm just pulling up the GFS, so just a raw model here. When did you ask? Next Thursday or Friday? All right, so... right there. Is it Thursday or Friday? I don't think Thursday or Friday, but look, as this big storm system moves through, like, that's Saturday. That's Friday night into Saturday. That looks like snow to me. Yeesh. That's not my cup of tea, y'all. That's why I live in Florida, where we have this forecast, and then we're talking about highs in the, 50s and it being chilly. So there you go, Priscilla. There you go. Is it me or is Eric freezing up? I have 0 dropped frames on my end, so I think it's you. Yeah. Sorry. I hear a little static on my end. It's probably the fountain behind me. Going to be a chilly Christmas boat parade on the 17th. It could be. Yeah, very much could be. Mickey says, been seeing consistency with the GFS between model runs. And now the GFS and the European are starting to line up. So when you start to see that, you start to get clued in that there may be some consistency there. There may be some higher degree of confidence. Let's do this. Let's come to a Florida view. Let's do... All right. So let's just do this and just kind of see what the models are showing. So, there's that front coming in around Monday, Tuesday next week, not really doing much. There's the real front coming through on Thursday, Friday. Looking gorgeous for us after. High pressure building in. And then still looking at a front perhaps coming through on the 23rd. You see that? That's the 23rd. So another frontal boundary coming through on the 23rd. And then there's quite a storm system coming through. That's like the 25th. So, yeah, interesting. Let's look at the temperature graph. Let me refresh that. Yeah, there you go. That's the updated temperature graph. This is raw GFS numbers, but at least it gives you an idea. So, according to this, Friday and Saturday are going to be chilly. And then afterward, we kind of start to warm up. And then around the 23rd, 24th, we kind of start to drop off. And then it looks like Christmas Day, we drop back off. Yeah, so this is kind of all on par for what we've been looking at in our long-range forecasting for a while. That's the raw GFS output. Yeah. Mickey's asking, are you also seeing a big severe weather risk for next week? Do you think that will make its way before the front? Oh, as far as the severe weather risk? Well, let's take a look. Move the model around. All right. So here's the United States map. All right. That's Monday, nothing crazy. Tuesday, there's quite the front. It looks like it's wanting to maximize its frontal energy beyond us. So it doesn't look like there's going to be a threat of severe weather with it. But there it is, tightening up in the northeast United States. You see that there? I mean, that's going to be a nor'easter. You know, that's going to be a nice winter storm for them, for sure. That 540 line, the freezing line, essentially staying just outside of Florida, but getting close to us. And then there's another, like a Clipper type system. There's a chance for some severe weather around the 21st, 22nd in the deep south. And then there's another quick moving storm system moving out. This one around Christmas Day. I feel like for a long while I've been saying that around Christmas Day there's going to be the threat of severe weather. I feel like, let me just check my calendar. I could be wrong. Yeah, warm front approaches turning colder after Christmas. I added that November 25th, so I added that a month ahead of Christmas. I mean, that's the storm system right there. So it'll be interesting to see that one to me around Christmas Eve / Christmas Day. That I think is going to be a threat for some severe weather around Christmas Day, if I'm honest with you. Janice, sorry I missed you. I was going to try and come. It didn't work out, so I apologize. Oh well. So it'll be interesting to see around Christmas if that plays out, that's a severe weather threat. You know? I know I'm alone, but those temps are too cold for me. I mean, Linda, look, it's Florida after all. We don't love the chill. That makes sense. We moved to a warm location, right? We did that on purpose. I grew up here, but still. Sabir is asking, are any of these fronts any indicators for next hurricane season? All of this is indicators for next hurricane season. I'm studying. Today I will be on my laptop, probably over there on the other side. Excuse me, of my patio. I'll probably be relaxing on the couch over there in the patio, just relaxing and enjoying some work on the computer. Yeah. Priscilla says, after living in Florida for many years, you miss it once in a while. Last year I was there the day after my departure while we were walking through TSA to check in. It started to sprinkle. My daughter missed it too. Loved my birthday visit after being in Florida for 15 years. Asked for snow on my birthday and got a few. Yeah. I mean, I've never lived in snow. You know, I've never lived in snow, but I love it. I love to visit it. I don't want to go stay in it for too long. But you know, it's one of those things. It's lovely to see. It's not so lovely to have to deal with. And I can only relate in a little element because when I do forecasting graphics for my other stations, like I've done a show snovel forecast, I've done all kinds of goofy stuff, and it's just like that's rough. That's a whole other element of weather and life that I just don't know a thing about. Santa's going to bring severe weather. Oh no, could be, yeah, could be. So, any questions? I mean, it's kind of another almost week of boring weather, but there are going to be some pretty significant changes, and that's kind of fun. Yeah. Jan, I visited snow. Say hi and come back home to Florida. That's the way I operate as well. Wendy's asking, will the rain be heavy on Friday driving up from Venice? It's a little too early to really zero in on that. We know that there's going to be rain around, but to get into the specifics, it's a little too early for specificity. I'm good not knowing anything about snow and cold. There's nothing wrong with that, Jenny. See ya, Frankie. Anne Maria, don't miss it at all. Arch says we need rain. Interestingly enough, Arch, I mean, it has been pretty dry here recently, but if we look at, you know, one of the big markers for moisture is the Keach-Byram Drought Index. And surprisingly enough, our soil is still quite damp from Hurricane Ian. Remember, Hurricane Ian just threw down rain. Our drought index, our fire danger index is looking good. If we look at the data for the year, we are still quite wet. Here's the kind of where we are of things. Melbourne is pretty much even. Daytona Beach pretty much even, but the rest of us, we're like a foot above. Now, we've had years and years and years of below, but yeah, I mean, we're just starting to kind of play a little catch up. Miriam's asking, how much longer will the St. Johns River be at flood stage? It's going to take it a while to drop. It has been dropping, but it's going to take a while. Yeah. I want a white Christmas just once. Oh, excuse me, Gloria. Book a trip, baby. Book a trip. I live practically on the ridge. Yeah. Snow is beautiful. You don't know what you're missing. It's beautiful. I just don't want to have to shovel my driveway in order to go to work. That's just me. I'm entitled to my feeling. You're entitled. Everybody's entitled to theirs. It is absolutely beautiful. I just personally don't want to have to deal with that. That's just me, though. You know, that's just me. To each their own, right? But keep in mind, for Daytona, we were so far behind. That's correct, Taylor. We would be a foot above had we not been almost 10 below. Taylor, every bit of what you're saying is absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. My sprinklers have been off since Ian and the grass is still green. Yeah, pretty much. Mickey says, love it. Going to be cold for next Saturday, which is the Trans-Siberian Orchestra concert at the Amway. I've never been. Is that fun? I've always wanted to go. I mean, I like the music. I've always wanted to go. I've never been. I need coffee, Janice says. Go get some. Go get some. Buy a snow machine. Yeah, one of the little sprayers. The little sprayers of soap suds. Oh, man. 4x4 and go. That's a good point, Annie. That's a good point. Yeah, Taylor says, I want to go to their concert so bad. I would love that. And the weather is kind of cooperating, isn't it? The weather's kind of showing up that way. Trans-Siberian Orchestra is always an amazing show. I guess I need to, like, YouTube it and just see what it looks like. Because to me, I'm like, what? Are they just sitting there playing on keyboards? Like, I don't know. You know? Julie says, I lived in New Jersey. Snow is beautiful, and I'd love to see it again. But I moved here 30 years ago to get away from that mess. Notice you called it a mess. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. But the traffic, that sounds like a mess. Yeah. This will be our first time going to Trans-Siberian Orchestra on Saturday. I love it. I love it. Mickey says, it's a blast. It puts you in the Christmas spirit. Lasers, lights, awesome music. I have to check that out. We'll be on a Disney staycay when the chili gets here next weekend. Excited. Very fun. Very fun. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, that's great. We're going to the Country Drummer Boy this Saturday. What's that? Trans-Siberian Orchestra concerts are awesome, Brian on YouTube says. Laser lights, the works. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to see if there are tickets available. I'm sure the kids would like to see it. You need to go. Pat says I need to go. All right. It might be time to go. Good morning to you, Karen. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. We don't have to go out unless we want to. Well, that's a good point. Yeah, if there's snow here, we don't have to go out. Nothing wrong with that. Just don't expect snow anytime soon. That's all. That's all. Just, it's probably not going to snow. Probably not going to snow. Ryan says we're going to Trans-Siberian Orchestra. If you're buying, Ryan, my daughter's going to see Saturday, and I'm jealous. Oh, all right. Maureen says the concert is super expensive. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. They're performers. They've got to make money, Coffee tastes better in the cold weather. That I will agree with. There's something about it. I love being outside this time of year. Kathleen, thank you. Love you too. Thank you. So, any questions, anybody? Any questions at all? Anything? The weather outside, it's not that frightening outside. It's beautiful. My son is going to vacation in the snow. Why? He's in New York. Enough. It's true. That's true. All right, people. That's all I got. So listen, today, gorgeous. This weekend, stupendous. Maureen says when you see the prices for Trans-Siberian, you won't be taking the kids. Is it that rough? This weekend's forecast looking great. But know that next week, our current weather pattern starts to break down. Kevin, I joined late. Please start back at the beginning. All right. Hi, good morning, everybody. It is Friday, December 9th. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. So it looks great for us through the weekend. Next week, our pattern breaks down. You're going to notice more clouds. You're going to see things changing, and particularly at the end of the week there. Thursday, those showers arrive. Let me just show you again. This I will do for you, Kevin. Those showers on Thursday because of a cold front moving in, okay? Take a look at these temperatures. Again, I want to reiterate this because what I don't want is to hear anybody saying, I wasn't expecting it. I don't want to hear that. Look, first off, let me just back this up, okay? These are going to be our temperatures by like 8, 9 o'clock next Thursday. That's fine. That's nice. That's mild. That's great. Watch what happens Friday morning. Okay, Friday morning of next week. Fine. Friday afternoon, people. Look, that's lunchtime a week from today. That's lunchtime a week from today. Those temperatures, lunchtime. Yeah. Oh, is that chilly enough? Wait. Just wait. There's 10 o'clock. There's 11 o'clock a week from today. What about Saturday morning? We'll just go to 6 a.m. If I can get there. All right, 6 a. Whatever, 6:30 is fine. Plain Nook's fine. That's not tomorrow Saturday, but next Saturday. 30s and 40s if the European plays out. 40s and 50s if the GFS plays out. Either way, it's going to be a chill. Okay? I know other places are chillier, but we haven't even gotten into the 40s yet this year. So there's going to be a hit. It's going to be a hit to the stomach. Yeah. Will it be cold for Christmas? It looks like it could be. Kathleen's asking when's Garth coming back to town. When he's back, I'll be back. Seeing Garth. All right. That's all I got for you, people. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you so much for hanging out for Coffee Talk and making my day great. I had a haircut yesterday, so I apologize I didn't do the afternoon update. I will see you, though. Taylor, you get me. You get me, Taylor. I will see you at 3:30 this afternoon for the Coffee Talk afternoon update. And in the meantime, make it a great day, huh? Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Bye, y'all.